Episode, what is this, 23?
Yeah, 23.
Episode 23, Cigar Talk Toronto, and we got a QB and hip hop legend with us tonight. And if you don't know who that is the grimy one, Big Twins. Twin, what's going on, man?
It's good, man. How y'all doing? What's popping? I'm out here
Great.
in the studio working. You know how we do it.
We're about to pour some Henny right now.
Yeah, I'm drinking some beers, smoking some bud. You know how we do it. Studio, working my ass off.
Let the people know about your beers while we're here, man.
Oh yeah. So basically, I've been doing beers for like hip hop artists, and of course myself, and teamed up with a brewery called Boomtown out here in Los Angeles, and I'm like on my seventh beer now. So these are my latest beers that I dropped. I did a beer with a group called the Visionaries. They rappers out here in California. It was a 30-year anniversary, so I did a beer with them. You know what I mean? This little got the ill grip on the beer too, so dope.
Nice.
And then I got one right here, my new infamous beer. It's a Pilsner. Oh yeah, by the way, this is a rice lager,
Oh, okay,
4.5%.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? And this one right here is a Pilsner, 5.5%. Shout out to Boomtown, man. They make excellent beers. You ever in LA, come out to Boomtown. You can actually purchase these beers right here.
Awesome. So what exactly, what got you into the whole beer industry?
Uh, Actually, the way it really happened was one day I was strolling on Instagram and somebody had an infamous beer.
Oh,
So
okay.
so I seen it. I was like, oh shit. Some people get upset about it. Some people don't. For me, I hit them up and go, yo, how can we make this bigger? I want to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? There was a brewery out in Boston. You know what I mean? So I said, yo, let's make more. Let's finish what y'all got and let's make more. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be a part of it, this and that. And then out of nowhere, they never really. I'm gonna keep it real. They never really told me the real price of how much it costs. You know what I mean? So they was kind of keeping that secret. So for me, I had to reach out to another brewery out here in California. You know what I'm saying? So I hit them up. Actually, I hit my man Boy Beer Tape. Shout out to my man Beer Tape. I hit him up. He was already doing it with the artists and putting out beer and stuff like that. So I was like, yo, let's team up and start doing it together. So we started doing it like that for a while. And then I kind of branched off by myself and kept it up, kept it. So for me, um, you know, when you put out beer, I think it's not an easy business. At first I thought it was easy. You know what I mean? It's more. I think for me, you make more money instead of putting in stores. You make more money when you open up your own place. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So that's kind of what I'm working on right now. You know what I mean? I should hopefully this year or maybe next year.
All right, all
Cut all
right.
the middlemen.
And so before we actually really get into it, we're going to do a shot of Henny,
Yes,
and we're going to do a shot of Henny for P and Scarface.
yes. Rest in peace. You already know.
So
Salute.
rest in peace,
Rest in
Scarface,
peace.
Prodigy.
Prodigy all day. All day.
And
Love you guys.
we got to give a shout out to our sponsor for this episode, Croatian Mafia Cigars.
Oh,
Great
we
guys.
love y'all. We love y'all.
I actually got an idea for you with Croatian Mafia. We'll talk about it a little after.
Let's do it, man.
And but yeah, shout out to Todd from Croatian Mafia Cigars.
What up?
Everybody's got a little gangster in them, and for that, you got the Mafia.
Woo, I love it. I love it.
So you actually you don't smoke cigars at all. You just roll blunts.
I'm saying I roll blunts, but I smoked cigars before, but it's not like a regular thing for me.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Most of the time I had a cigar was in probably a movie clip or a video or something like that. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
okay, yeah, yeah. It's
It's definitely it's serious. Serious. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you a little story real quick. You're actually 50% responsible for me getting into cigars.
Get out of here.
Yeah. So I like to support, right? So when I seen Nas had Escobar cigars,
Ooh.
that's what enticed me to get into the cigars because I wanted to try it. And then when I seen you had your own weed, I was like, oh shit, if I get an Escobar cigar and Twins weed, I could roll a QB blunt.
I
And
never
that's what
tried that shit. You tried it?
no.
Nah, I didn't try it.
But then what happened when I actually tried the Escobar cigars, like these are too much money and too good to chop up for a blunt.
Of course, you can't do that. You
No,
can't do
no,
that.
no.
Even though it probably would taste good.
It definitely would, yeah. Especially that Maduro, yeah.
Yeah. Escobar has good rappers.
But yeah, you're 50% responsible for my cigar endeavor.
Just breaking up a little bit. What you say?
So you're 50% responsible for my cigar endeavor,
I appreciate it, man. You smoke
which
weed
is,
too?
oh, of course, yeah, I grow my own.
No.
So up here in Canada, you can actually grow your own.
Nah, I know. It's legal up there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one of the few.
They can even send it to different countries too. You know that, right?
I do, yeah.
No, I'm
But
talking about when. Trust me, I was working on a deal one time out in Canada, and I was working with Canada, about to work with the Canadian government and then the Switzerland government. I got some people in Switzerland. They needed some bud. Call my people in Canada. You know what I'm saying? I
yeah,
didn't know how it worked until I got on the phone with everybody. I was like, oh, I ain't know it work like that. So basically, if you growing the weed, the government buys it from you, and then the government somehow buys it from you, and then they sell it to these people, or something like that, something similar to that. It was a crazy deal. It didn't go through, but it was a crazy deal.
Oh, okay.
so you think it would be hard to get into the weed industry in Canada then?
Nah, I don't think so. I think it's easy.
Because they love weed up here, man. Like it's all you smell. It's like one big weed cloud up here.
Nah, for me, it was Switzerland side. They was bullshitting.
Oh,
You know
okay,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah, Canada was ready. What they had, they wanted, I think, 1,000 pounds or some weird shit like that, and the guys had it. They was ready.
Just for whatever reason, it didn't come to fruition.
Yeah, I think it was the price. They was bullshitting with the price. They thought it
Could
was
be.
too.
They
You know,
probably want.
people try to say the big numbers, and then they think they're gonna the number gonna go all the way down. It don't work like that.
Yeah.
Nah. They're greedy up here, man. I'll give you an example. Cigars is a 300% tax on cigars coming up here.
Mm.
So they're real greedy with it. But that's the government that we live with. We gotta make do with it.
Yeah, I know it's right.
Um, so let's go back. Let's rewind a little bit
Okay.
because I'm a little curious. There's going to be people tuning in that might not be hip hop heads and stuff like that. So let's go back a little bit to the mid 90s.
Mhm.
So we'll say early 90s. So 93 Juvenile Hell came out, 94 Illmatic came out, 95 you had the Infamous. During that time, you're around Prodigy, Havoc, you're around Nas. Were 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 you intending to get into the hip hop industry then?
Oh nah, definitely not. I was more like the entourage. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? I used to go to the Nas sessions back in the days. I used to hang out with me and Jungle. I used to hang out with Jungle all the time back in the days. So I used to go to Nas sessions. I used to also go, of course, so I was at the Mob sessions. I was like
yeah.
one of the first ones. It was only like me, my twin brother, and Having P back in days was in the studio. You know what I mean? And then I kind of slowly pulled the whole team in. You know what I mean? But it
So
was
around
amazing. That times was amazing. I ain't gonna front, son. Just like you didn't think that something like that could take people that far. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Coming up in those days.
even still, it's still massive to today.
Nas opened up a casino.
I know. Hey,
It's
and
out,
he beat
bro.
out Jay, he beat out Jay-Z too.
Yeah. Nah, Jay-Z, I don't think he got his shit. He didn't his shit didn't pop off.
Mm-mm. No, it didn't. Nas won his bid and Jay-Z lost his bid.
That's right.
So he
I
got
remember
ethered in the
that.
casino industry too.
Queens run your niggas axe Russell Simmons.
Hey, you know that Jay-Z tried to get his own luxury cigar with Cohiba, and that was a flop too, right?
Yeah, also Monogram, that weed company that he had, that flopped too.
Mm.
We go down the block with it all day.
Yeah, Nas stays winning these days, man. It's good. It's good to see how like music can make a name for yourself and it can take you into a lot of different avenues in life and business.
hmm It's a
So
beautiful thing, man. I'm doing so many different things, you know what I mean?
yeah,
It's
we're
just
gonna touch on that too because there's a lot of things you got going on that I want to talk about. A lot of really good positive things too. Um, so now you're in the mid 90s, right? Infamous blew up, Illmatic blew up. Uh, I believe, we kind of hear Infamous Mob on Infamous and then Hell on Earth, like at least your voices and the skits. And so what was the time frame and how did Infamous Mob get put together in terms of saying, yeah, we're going to pursue the music now?
hmm, well, I mean, hmm, that infamous farms. What? Um, hmm, nah, but I think it gotta be the Hell on Earth album. You know what I mean? Hell on Earth album. Godfather just came home from jail. Come on, yo, I got some rhymes. We gonna do some shit, you know what I mean? And we like, we don't rap, you know what I mean? He like, don't worry, I'm gonna write all the shit, we gonna get it done. You know what I mean? So I think and it's around the time I think on P on one of the songs, he was like, my infamous mom, get on your job.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, who you talking about? He was like, y'all. I said, y'all the crew infamous mob, you know what I mean? So he gave us the name, you know what I mean? So
Okay.
that's how it started. From him saying it on the song, we questioned him about saying it, and then he was like, "That's y'all." So that's kind of how we came up with our name.
How did Godfather come up with his name? Godfather Part 3.
Father,
Yeah.
it's so how we all came up with our names. Of course, because of the mob. Havoc used to use Scarface and all the mafia movies samples. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's how the whole thing came up with the mob and shit like that. Having P, they didn't really have a mob name, so the whole crew came up with mob names. Gotti, Godfather, um, fucking Gambino and Ty Nitty. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
that's kind of how we came up with it. And plus, Queens love fucking mob movies and karate flicks. That's what
Mhm.
we love.
I think everybody loves mob movies, man. Whether you're legit or corrupt, everybody loves mob movies.
hmm
It sucks you into a life that a lot of people are intrigued by, and you kind of live it for that 2 hours you're watching it.
Yeah, the only thing I feel like they fell off because they didn't really vamp it. You know what I mean? It's like mob movies ain't popping no more, man. It's like that shit was dope.
You know what is pretty dope is Tulsa King.
Toaster King?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sylvester Stallone.
yeah, it's a good show.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah. I heard it was I gotta check that out.
Yeah,
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 check.
definitely. It's a good show.
I think there's like what 3 seasons now?
That's the
Yeah, yeah.
huh? The cartel movies kind of took place of the mafia movies, right or wrong?
No,
Yeah.
no, they did. Yeah, yeah, no. I
Place
like
of the
the
movies.
I like the Narcos. That was one of my
Yeah, that was
favorite
good.
series.
It's more the TV series now than like the
Yeah.
movies.
That's actually how I learned what my wife was swearing at me in Spanish. That's how I learned what she was saying to me was the subtitles from Narcos.
So do you have an artist that you would credit like your rhyming style to? Like yeah, like you formed your rhyming style around someone that you favored.
Um, I say the guys that's molded my rhyme style. I can say that I actually paid attention, and that's how I came up with what I have now.
Mm.
Um, I gotta say, Alchemist, Prodigy, and Evidence. Evidence
Yeah.
peoples. That's if you listen to Infamous Mob, I kind of rhyme different than when I used to. You know what I
Mm.
mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But um, Evidence always told me rhyme behind the one, and kind of that's I'm always behind the one now. So I never did that before until he started telling me to do it. So those three definitely molded my style, I think.
Okay.
Was that?
No, before you like started doing the rhyming yourself and stuff, did you have who was like your favorite artist?
From um, I'm saying from back in the days, Coogee Rap, and kind of like I always P. Everybody know this. It always Nas first, and then P
Okay.
second. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I mean, we was doing Blue Note. Remember when we did a live band in New York
Yeah,
City?
the jazz thing?
We doing it right. We're in the middle of the show, and this P one of the songs finished, and then P told the whole crowd, Nas is twin favorite artist. I'm like, oh, he threw me off with that. Like I was like, what the fuck? I wasn't part of the, and I was like, you know, hit it back and go, nah, but you number two though, son. You know what I mean? And the whole crowd laughed. So just the chemistry was dope.
From our conversations with Loretta, P seems like he really liked to stir the pot sometimes and put people on the spot.
Definitely, 100%. He called the whole hip hop industry out.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean,
Beef forever. We have beef forever.
but all that maturity in hip hop and stuff like that, that's all the whole beef thing. Do you think it's more of a publicity modern day? Is it more of a publicity type thing than it was back in the day when it was actual real?
It's actually more real now, don't you think?
Yeah. There's probably more
How many trap rappers got killed?
yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah, you're right.
They dropping like flies, man. You know what I mean? Our beef was real too, but it never got to a level. Just think about it. You never heard another crew killed another person. What? Who did that?
Mm.
Yeah, it's true.
Somebody from Mob killed somebody from Outcast crew. You just didn't hear that. It just doesn't happen. But now it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Especially in drill rap, those guys are taking each other out
Real
left, right, and
rap
center.
is over. Look a little Dirk in them.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's crazy.
yeah.
I was with that kid, yo. I had a weed drop at a store, and he was at my weed drop. That kid that got killed, that he's being charged with. I
Mm.
was with him, and 1 hour later he got killed. He was like, "All right, y'all." He left, and 1 hour later he got killed in that same truck too.
And they also dry snitch on each other though, because they make a rap right after that talking about it.
It's dry. It's dry snitch everywhere. Everybody want it for clicks too.
Yeah.
Like you know
Well,
what I mean?
Talking about
Clicks.
smoking on their dead homies.
that's
Yeah.
kind of like where I was going with the modern day beef is it's all for clicks and views, right? Whereas before it was a more
I'm saying
organic.
it could happen though. Don't get me wrong, it could happen. But now you got the podcast beef, you know what I mean? I don't know if
Yeah.
that's really real, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah. There's what's that podcast? The white dude with the beard and he's apparently supposed to
Everybody
box
want to
some
get academics.
Adam six
Everybody want to
nine.
rip his head off.
Adam 6ix9ine, isn't he?
Adam
Adam
22.
20, yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, they don't like him either. And Flat.
Nah, he's
Man,
bullshit though.
I hate all those dudes, man.
It's all that, and that's what I'm saying. Like everything is just it seems like the drama it's all fabricated drama just to get the clicks and
Yeah.
views because if you go online, right, and you see something positive, there's like there's no reblogs, there's no shares, but you see something that's just negative, somebody getting shot or whatever, you're up in the
Viral.
millions.
Yeah.
Yes.
So as
Yeah.
like creators, there's got to be a mindset of, well, if I keep this drama, or even if I fabricate this drama, we're gonna get the clicks and views.
Mm-hmm. It's different, man. You gotta credit the platforms we using too, because they pushing a certain narrative, so certain things go through and certain things don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's definitely what it is because it, like sometimes like recently a bunch of immigrants killed a bunch of kids, raped them, did all kinds of the craziest shit to them. You know, they pushing the ICE agent killed the lady out here. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
protesting, but all these kids just got killed and raped, and nobody gave a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I don't know. It's all fucked up now, son. For me, it's
That
cryptocurrency. Let's go to the top, nigga.
uh going back a little bit to you're saying, Alchemist was an inspiration. Was Alchemist a natural fit with you guys from the beginning?
when when Alchemist first came around, like if you go around a crew, right, a bunch of dudes, right, it's only one guy you're gonna click with. You know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
that's kind of how it happened with me and Al. That's how we kind of became best friends or whatever. You know what I mean? We clicked, and then it was like three. It was like a click inside of a click. He came around. He was around, analyzed everybody. Me and him click. I started hanging out with him, coming down to his crib, fucking with him, and then P started coming over. You know what I mean? And being just kind of us three kind of click more than the rest of us. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I seen a interview that they did, and apparently P thought Alchemist was a Fed for a while.
That shit was for real. I was like, you're out of your mind. Uh,
But even if you
Like
look
I
at
seen him make the beat. You see, because P never seen him make the beat. He
Ah.
thought he was sad. He real. I'm talking about it was for real. It was for a second too. I said, son, it's not a fad, man.
But even so when Alchemist came around, did you guys know about his Hooligans era, or did you
No,
just know him as producer?
no, we learned that years later, just as a producer. That was
Okay.
down with Muggs. That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
I think later on he told us he rapped. You know what I mean? A couple years later, but we didn't know at the beginning.
I think the first time that I heard Alchemist rap was on he had that First Infantry album, and it
Word,
was a track with you and him. What's it called? Two
world,
Different Worlds. Yeah.
different worlds. Yeah,
Yeah. I think that's the first time I actually heard Alchemist rap.
he killed that shit, right?
Hmm.
He killed that shit. I ain't gonna front.
I actually I got to see Alchemist. So when Mobb Deep did their first ever concert in Canada, it was in Toronto, and that was at the time Alchemist was their road DJ. So I actually got to actually see Alchemist with the mob, and I think not too long after that, things changed around a little bit.
Yep. What year was that?
That was after America's Nightmare came out, so that was around 04, 05.
Yeah. You're right. Things changed up a lot.
Yeah. Do you think Alchemist is underrated, or do you think he's finally getting the credit he deserves as a producer?
um, um, I gotta say he's still underrated because
I agree.
he should have won the Grammy this year, yo. They shitted on him, son. I felt
Yeah,
like he should have won, yo. He did more albums that he put more work in than everybody, and all them albums was successful. So it's all good. But he probably won it this year.
we can hope for that one. What about
He's
Havoc?
He
Where
said,
where,
have it, huh?
where would you put Havoc in with his production?
Oh, he's one of the. Have is you gotta put have like he's in the top two or three producers in the world.
Yeah, I
Remember,
think
Shook
Havoc is
best
severely
beat
underrated.
ever. Shook one's
Yeah,
the best beat ever. Over.
I just
That's
feel
the
like a lot
best
of people
beat.
didn't know he
So,
produced certain beats. That's why he didn't get the credit. If people
yeah,
knew, that he'd get better credit.
I've never really talked about producing other
Mm-hmm.
people's records. He always talked about just his album. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. And then he had the album with what's
Styles
called
P.
the Silent Partner.
Yeah, he had that one. He had the one with Styles P. I think he had an album with
Wreckage
uh
Man or the one with Styles P.
yeah, and he dropped another one with the guys from Philadelphia, Dark Low. He produced the album with Dark Low recently. You know, he quietly working. I told him you gotta keep it up. You gotta just, you know how it is, with Prodigy passing, he used to produce it for M&P, that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So and
Um,
that's life.
so going back to the infamous mob,
Huh?
what would you say in terms of, because there's not too many uh we'll call it groups that maintain success in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
So what would you say is the key to maintaining your momentum and your working relationship as a group?
Man, that's got an issue. They should be straight up honest. Don't hold back. Tell you how you feel. Don't let nobody else intervene in the group and what I mean, yo, fuck that. You the best in the group. You better, you know what I mean? Like, I know all groups went through that. You know what I'm saying? So, I, it's it's hard, man. It's not one group that didn't break up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's hard, son. It's hard. When it comes down to that, it's hard. It's hard.
It's got to be challenging too, because not only that as a group, right? So you have a group, and then as you grow, not only within the music, but as a personal level, like you get into different business avenues, right?
Mm-hmm.
So once you start expanding a bit, is it harder to come back and do a group project?
Um, yeah, because especially when, first of all, we live in the streaming era, so ain't no money really involved, right?
Yeah.
So that's number one. So that fucks the motivation up right there. Especially when you're making money on something else. And then uh actually trying to get it done the right way, you know what I mean? And then funding is everybody wanting to come out their pocket and fund it equally. You know what I'm saying? It don't fall on
Yeah.
one person. So stuff like that, if everything line up the right way, it's easy to do it. You know what I mean?
So speaking of the streaming aspect, I got a question. I've been curious about this for a while. So when you go on Instagram and say you're making a post and then you can select, okay, you want to add music and then you look for the artist, you add the artist. Do you guys get any kickbacks from having your song featured in posts?
Yeah, of course. That's why they do that.
Okay, okay.
Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere, son. Anywhere they
And
playing that music, I get paid.
is it up to you as an artist to sign off on the tracks getting uploaded to the platform?
Nah, because you actually doing it. So, you go to TuneCore and they upload it everywhere. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
okay.
So you go to TuneCore or CD Baby or something like that. When you upload it there, it goes to 300 sites.
Wow.
Oh
You know what
shit.
I mean?
Okay. So in
So,
other words,
but they collect it from all the sites for you. You know what I mean?
Mm.
so we got to keep the big twins and the infamous and all that stuff in our postings then.
Definitely. And you know what? I'm coming with new songs every fucking, like, I got so much shit right now. I just dropped a bunch of songs recently. I got like 5 new videos I'm about to drop right now. Like I said, I got an EP coming with my man DJ Woo. And, it's actually no features on there. I got my man V12 singing on the song. I said, I'm just trying to show niggas where I'm coming with it, son. You know what I
So
mean? I
we
feel a certain type of way. You know what I mean?
so we got a lot of big twins to look forward to coming up.
Oh, I'm going crazy. I got my man Street G's. Shout out to Street G's. You already know who he is. North Carolina's finest. That's like my first artist, and I'm pushing a bunch of shit with him. My man King Benny be home soon, so we're gonna run it up when he get his ass home. I'm just, I got Twiz, TNT too. I'm going. Son, I got so much shit. It's gonna make people nervous.
That's good. You got to flood it. You got to flood the whole
You
market.
gotta flood the system. That's the only way you make money. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? If you don't put a lot of songs back, if you put a song every fucking couple of months, you're done. You gotta put out a song every week. That's what I did. I did 25 weeks. I did 15 weeks, and I'm dropping a song every week. I got to do it like that. You know what I mean?
Mhm. So
I did that
before
for
like
25. Now
before
I'm dropping.
dropping digital music, how did you get your music heard?
From before that,
Yeah, were you like setting out the trunk and shit like that, or how are you doing it?
I'm saying I was on the Mobb Deep album. I was the first. You know what I mean? So that
Mhm.
was, people kind of knew a little bit.
Mm.
I remember back in high school,
Mhm.
uh, Infamous Mob came out special edition, and all I ever heard people talk about, who's the guy with the raspy voice, that grimy voice.
Yeah.
That,
A lot of people bought that album. You know what's so crazy? Because a lot of people bought that album thinking it was Mobb Deep's new album. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And I gotta say, man, if it wasn't decent, because some people said when I listened to it, shit was fire. You know what I mean? So people was looking for Mob, found Infamous Mob, and it worked out for us. You know what I'm saying? I gotta say that.
right place at the right time.
Mm-hmm. Yes, develop a bunch of fans from that. You know what I mean? And the rest is history.
Was and I'm actually happy I was able to get the new drop that you guys did with the special edition on vinyl.
Say that again? Say that one more time.
So I'm happy I was able to get the new vinyl that you guys did with the black and gold swirl.
Oh yeah, I love that shit. I ain't gonna lie. All
I
that designing of vinyl was fire.
I'm a little disappointed because Noy just dropped another vinyl, what, 2 days ago, and I was on the road yesterday and I missed it. It's all sold out.
Get out of here. Bomb.
Yeah,
How many did you drop? 100?
I don't know how many I don't think he said how many numbers, but I went to order it this morning, sold out.
With done. Mm-hmm. They did it more. Cause people keep, we drop like 2, 3, 400 or something like that, and they sell out, and then people want more. So you got to bring it back.
Mhm.
Is that a tactic?
Huh?
Is it a tactic?
A tactic?
Yeah, to
Mm.
limit how much you drop.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just saying. I'm gonna keep it real. Back in the days when we dropped the infamous Mall vinyl, we sold 100,000. It's different now. You know what I mean? People don't buy vinyl. It's a small amount of people buying vinyl, so you can't do that many.
Mm.
No, I prefer
I
to
mean,
have the
I say
hard
the max
copy.
people be doing that. Yeah, yeah. I know a lot of people like it. Vinyl, like I said, vinyl selling today more than it was selling in the 60s and 70s. Did you know that?
I can see that. It's coming back big time.
Yeah, yeah. People fucking with it. Even people making shit you could play vinyl on now. New companies coming in. You know what I mean?
There's
So
more, in my opinion, there's more value in that. It's the same thing like video games now. Everything's digital, but like people still want the hard copy because say shit crashes, all that shit's gone. But if you have the hard copy, that's not going nowhere unless you want to get rid of it yourself. So
and, and plus people resell too. You know what I mean? You could buy it,
Mhm.
you could resell it later. You know
And
what
you
I mean?
can't
So it's
resell
like
digital stuff.
alchemists, they buy vinyl, they go on the internet and resell it like crazy. It's
Mhm.
always like that. The reselling game is out of control.
It is. I just picked up a few vinyls on resale, some originals, and the guy was trying to pitch me on Bone Thugs. It
Okay,
was an original vinyl from back then. I'm not a big Bone Thugs fan, but he was trying to sell it for like $400.
it makes sense.
I was like,
Hall of Fame, right? I mean,
Yeah,
you know, if you're a big fan, yeah, it's probably worth it, but
yeah,
for me, no.
yeah. If you don't really fuck with them, then yeah.
the collectibles though, some
Yeah.
people they're gonna get it off because somebody, some don't have in their collection.
Well, actually, the infamous Mob Special Edition repress that you guys just did, that's what sparked my interest in collecting vinyls right now. So now I'm on the hunt.
Uh, what you looking for the older shit or some newer shit?
Uh, I've got a whole cart right now on getondown.com. So I got a cart that I'm about to purchase there, but I'm trying to hunt down a lot of the older originals.
Yeah,
I think we froze up a
the
little bit
network.
there.
Say that one more time. Break it here. You froze up a little bit. Say that again.
So I'm trying to find a lot of the old originals. Like I just came across the the Godfather Part 3 vinyl, and it had
Oh,
the one remix on there. That was an original. So I'm trying to track down the old school originals.
I wonder what I got. I got something. I got something in the house. I gotta see. I might have something for you.
Yeah, let me know. Let me know for sure. Now I gotta go and buy a decent turntable.
They got a lot of little portable joints now, like dope. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and they even got them where you could take the vinyl and convert it into an MP3 and upload it into your laptop.
Get out of here. That's
Yeah.
next. What?
Yeah.
That's next level shit right there.
Technology's good. It's good, but it's
I gotta
also
tell Miss. I gotta tell Miss my DJ Miss has that, yo. What? You know how some shit you want some instrumentals, woo, like a rap on.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? No, it's not online.
Yep. So if you were to give some advice, going back to your era, it's well known you've lost a lot of people along your way. What advice and motivation would you give to people that are kind of in a downfall to say, you got to do this or this to keep yourself motivated and pull yourself out?
Damn, I didn't get the end part.
So you've dealt with a lot of, you come from nothing. You've seen a lot of things in the streets. You've lost a lot of people along the way. A lot of people mentally would fold. What would be your advice that you would give to people to say, no, you got to stay strong, and if you do this and this and this, you could pull yourself out, stay motivated, stay on track.
Mm. Me is always listen to your parents. You know what I mean? Like for me, number one, don't listen to your because a lot of people on the streets they always listen to their friends or you know what I mean, do they hustling for more than they will listen to their parents.
Yeah,
That's what we all, you know that y'all too. We all went through that shit. If we didn't listen to our parents, we would that this wouldn't have happened. So I think that's what we gotta really get to a bottom to and get all kids to listen to their parents. Number one, because it's never gonna point them in the right direction or try to get over on them. So
Mhm.
for me, that's number one. Listen to your parents, and then number two, listen to yourself. You know what I mean? I always listen to myself. I listen to my parents, always echo in my head. I listen to myself. That's why I never got shot or nothing like that because I always was smart about the moves I was making.
Okay.
Always. I always I overthink everything. Even when I want to buy something, I look at it a million times on the internet. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I just think we need to over analyze certain things. Um, uh, when it comes down to hip hop, don't just dive in. I mean, if you're gonna dive in, just dive in for the fun, man. See nowadays, every kid I can see you on camera, baby cakes. Every time, you hear me, right? I can see you. So every time kids get in a game now, they want money. They coming in for the money.
Mm-hmm.
Have a job while you're doing hip hop until it pop off. You know what I mean? That's what you got to do. You can't, because the guy be like, yo, I like you, yo. And the kid get down with this guy, and he has a little money to help him out, put him in the studio, and they think they supposed to make money. You know what I mean? That shit, these kids got issues with that shit. For real. Like, you just be always have your parents in your life. They will always point you in the right direction. Always go back to that for me. That's it. Cause I ain't listen to my moms, I ain't listen to nothing. And that's why I'm finally doing good in my life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm 48, so you already know. You know what I'm saying, son?
Yeah.
There's that point where it clicks in your head. You're like, damn, they were right.
I had it popping way back then. You know what I mean?
I think also when you have your
They
own
was
kids,
right.
because
The
you look
whole
at it
time
like
they was right. They was right. Oh, right.
you're gonna have the best interest of your own kids in your heart. So your
Yeah.
parents have the best interest for you in their heart, as opposed to a
Exactly.
friend. A friend wants the benefit of what the fuck you're doing, while your parents don't need the benefit off what you're doing.
Exactly.
It's kind of hard to listen to them sometimes though, because you're like, oh, you're old, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But then it's like, no, they do know what they're talking about. They were young at one point too.
But nowadays, when I look at the kids on the internet and then I see their parents, if their parents look young as shit, right?
Yeah,
A lot of these parents
yeah.
look young as hell. The
Yep.
internet is making it keep us young. The internet is kind of keeping us young. You got a bunch of old ladies in their underwear on the internet. You already know. Internet is keeping them young.
Yeah.
Shout out to the internet, keeping everybody young, right?
Yeah.
Why can they see one person, posing sexy, and then it's always gonna be that older lady out there that she don't give a fuck, and then
Yep.
Yeah.
she built confidence for other women. Like I literally follow some women on page on the internet, and they had a turtleneck on when I first started following. Now, literally in their underwear. It's like what
Yeah,
the
true.
fuck? That was like a
Yeah,
year. That was pretty quick. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And
They
then
like
a
the
year after
views.
that, they got a baby. And
Mm.
now their page is private. They got
That's the
like,
way it
damn.
goes, though. The drama and the titties sell.
Yeah, they like the
That's
attention.
that's what it is.
All attention whores.
It's
Always, kids too, always do your research. Don't believe the internet. Always do your research.
Yeah.
Don't believe what people say all the time.
The internet's fake as fuck.
The world is fake, though. It's not only the internet. Everywhere you go, everything is fake. Nothing's real, son. Nothing is real. So everything we was taught is not real, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all bullshit.
it's a yeah. I learned that a lot when Prodigy came out with the Hegelian dialectic, the
It was
the
heavy.
first one, and I listened to it. I was like, I think I was expecting something different, and then I listened to it. I was like, "Oh, this is way different." Then when you actually listen to it and listen to what he's saying, and then you start digging into it, you're just like, fuck, we're living in a fucked up world.
It's bad right now. It's
Mm.
bad.
And he was always throwing those little subliminal.
I gotta say, it's worse for y'all. not to laugh about it, but it is.
It's true.
At least we got fucking Trump face over here trying to fight. You know what I mean? China don't got nobody.
No, honestly,
They
it's
don't got
bad up here.
nobody. They don't give. I know some people on the internet. They're like, "Fuck America. We're going to Canada," and it's more expensive in Canada than
Yeah.
America.
No,
Yeah, it's not a good idea. Not a good idea.
they're
You
getting
know
rid
what?
of
What's so
everything that we
funny?
enjoy.
Because soon y'all not gonna be what we talking about right now. In maybe 7 months, y'all not gonna be able to do this. We talking shit about Canada. Y'all not gonna be able to do this. You
No,
know that, right?
yeah,
They- Right now, what UK they locked up 1,200 people.
yeah.
Like
We're
it's
we're walking a
crazy right now. And Russia, no, China locked up 3,000 people. Russia locked up 4,000 people, and UK locked up 12,000 people. So if you say
UK.
something on Twitter, lock you up because you can't say it.
The UK is serious with it.
Huh?
The UK is serious with their shit. You got to
It's
be
not
real,
good.
and we're not far behind because they're trying to pass those laws right now where they could even go back and say, well, you said this 3 years ago, so we consider that domestic terrorism or whatever the
Are
case
you
is.
serious?
Boom.
That's what they're trying to do out there?
Yeah.
Fucked up, man.
Our prime minister just said that our connection with China now is a good thing for the new world order.
Yeah, I seen it. We all saw it.
Publicly,
The whole
like not even
world saw
hiding
it.
it.
Listen. I just want to let y'all know this. Every American seen that, yo. That's on Twitter. Every American seen that. Retweeted it. So the world knows about it. Trust me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And hey, they work real hard to ban our media and our content in every other country.
But he was in China, right?
Yep.
Yep.
They was in China. Yeah. So we all got it. Clear, super close up when he said it.
Like, how do you go from saying China is the biggest threat to Canada to now uniting with China?
Money.
What the yo?
It's
He
it's the
gotta be
same
he gotta be the stupidest person ever, yo.
it's the same thing with immigration up here where you come from dictates how quickly you can get into the country because China and India bring all the money into the country. So if you come from China or India, you can get into the country quick. Everywhere else, you better get to the back of the line.
Yeah.
I look high.
No, it's bad up here. They're taking our guns, everything, man.
I know that. I trust me. I know how bad it is up there.
But we're going to take a little announcement here. So to celebrate this podcast, because this podcast episode is actually really huge for us. We grew up listening to your music, and never for the life of me could I imagine that smoking cigars would have me in a position to sit down and do this conversation with you. So big respect to you for taking the time out to sit down and talk with us. We're going to be doing a special giveaway, and everybody that's going to watch this episode is going to get a little head start in the giveaway. So what we're going to do is, if you go to Big Twins website, INMFS,
Right here, it's on the hat.
right there on the hat, INFMS,
Yes.
NY,
NYC.
NYC.com. So we're going to give you the chance to select a hat. You're going to get one of these guys or whichever hat you choose.
We got different flavors right here.
That's the one he wants right there.
This one is crazy.
Yeah.
And in that color.
Ooh.
No shit. Yeah, I gotta get that.
I know the one he got on. They go the
Yeah.
green one. Bing. Bing.
Hats are dope, man.
They all suede too. All suede. You know what I mean? Shout out to my team, Eric. Shout out to World. Shout out to my man, Phil, Kush Kids, whatever he want to call himself. You know, he changes his name every week. Suede. Oh, this one right here. We got a new TV show called Flavor Chasers.
Okay, okay.
Like, why you got a cat called Flavor Chasers? You know what I mean? Yeah, right there. You know what I'm saying? So, Flavor Chasers, we chasing different flavors: beer, weed, sneakers, food. You know what I mean? It could be terpenes. You know what I'm saying? It could be soil for the weed or whatever. You know what I mean? So we just chasing flavor chasers. We got the Green Goblin joint. This one is super fire. Dang, with the world logo. Dang, with the infamous, you know. And the last one, infamous chefs, man. A lot of people don't know I cook. Hopefully I can get this cooking show going. I've been working hard trying to get it going. You know what I mean? So
So we're gonna give the.
get any cup. We got cups. We got, fucking cutting trays and all kinds of shit right now.
I seen that. I was on your site earlier today. I was like, oh shit, you got a cutting board. I need to get me one of those. So we're gonna give the option. So to enter the contest is going to be completely free. And we're going to give the option, whoever does win the contest, they can select their hat. And then also from Croatian Mafia Cigars, we're going to give away the sampler pack right here. Great cigars. I fucking love them.
Nah, matter of
And
fact, give me a pack, man. So I gotta
I'll get,
buy me a pack.
yeah, we'll get you a pack.
Buy me a pack. I'm gonna buy me a pack, and I'm gonna do a couple of skits for the guards. Cause I ain't gonna lie. Do we got the sweet taste, or what kind of taste?
So in this sampler pack, you get the soldier, the consigliere, the capo, the boss, and the underboss. They're all of them are different blends. From the strength goes from light to strong. So we're gonna give out that sampler pack on behalf of Croatian Mafia Cigars. You're gonna get to select your hat. It's gonna be free to enter, and stay tuned of how you can enter. And yeah, in celebration, we're gonna do this giveaway. I can't wait.
Yes, and we didn't want to announce it, but we coming with the Big Twin infamous cigar, man. Get ready, man.
Good.
Get ready.
We need that.
I need one. I'm turning into a real cigar smoker now. If we can
Oh
do this,
shit.
I'm ready. And I know
This
y'all can
is
pull that over me. Let's go. It's exclusive.
Make sure we get that first.
I want a cigar. Let's get it done, man. Let's go.
I could hook you up with somebody that can get that done, man.
Let's get it done, son. Let's get it done. Or we could do a collaboration, however way you want to paint it.
Okay. Okay. This is yeah, we got some big things coming. Hey, honestly, I got so much love for you guys, man. Between you and Ty Nitty, you guys have been great with sharing our content, collaborating with us. So big shout out to Ty Nitty as well.
It is Gio, Noid, Gotti, Chinky, Havoc, P, Alchemist, Illa G. That's the crew. Bow.
That's another one too, man. I've been talking with Elegy to get him on the podcast, and I'm thinking about making the trip down to Brooklyn.
Yes. Once I hook up a show, not right this minute. I'm trying to work on my password, get it back. But we're going to show with the whole crew, son. We come up there and tear that shit down one time.
Well, I can't wait for that. And speaking of Chinky, man, we need more Chinky in the industry, man.
Me, I got some music coming. I was just talking to it the other day because we coming. It's going to be Billy Ocean, Tina Marie, new album. That's the name of the album. The name of the group, Billy Ocean, Tina Marie. You know what I mean? We coming with it.
So speaking of the whole infamous chef, what sparked your interest in getting into cooking?
Started cooking on Facebook. You know what I mean? And no, not really. Really was cooking. Fuck. My lady would take the food, plate it all nice because actually her family has a background in restaurants out here in Los Angeles. So she would plate it out, make it look all nice, and put it on Facebook. So then people we get mad hits. So she would do it every time. And then we gotta come up with a name. Infamous Chefs. So, I got Infamous Chefs, Infamous Beers, and motherfucking Infamous Farms. So, my cannabis company, my beer company, and I'm a chef. And
So
don't
what's up with the
forget
saying?
I got detox in this too. A skill. Got a couple
What's
Yep.
of
up with the
detox
saying?
in it.
Don't panic. It's organic.
Don't panic, it's organic, son, because that's all we do. We ain't doing nothing less, nothing more. You know what I mean? It gotta be organic, gotta be fresh. We try to find, I get shit from the farmer's mark. Actually, I'm about to buy a fucking whole cow, nigga. Like I'm literally dead ass. I'm about to, you know, talking. A lot of farmers that got, grass fed cows. That you know what I'm saying? They doing online. People starting to do online on Instagram. We
Yeah.
got a farm. This So I've been doing research on them, and I think I'm gonna buy a whole cow. Man. Fuck it. I got a freezer full of whole shit up. It's probably like 2,500, 2 Gs, whatever. But I don't have to fucking buy meat for like 3 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's definitely a space for that. Who was it that had was it Tragedy that had a cooking show?
Yeah, Trash had a cooking show.
Yeah.
Yep, on
I s-
Instagram. Yep.
yeah, I seen Havoc on one of those episodes. That was pretty
Yep.
cool.
Yep. Have moms went on there. Yep. I'm
So
telling you, you
what was it? So what
gotta
was it like coming up with all these legends?
you gotta do multiple things. Son.
Mhm.
What was it like coming up with all these legends in Queensbridge? Like you got Cormega, you got Nas, Havoc, Prodigy, you got yourself, Ty Nitty, Godfather, Tragedy, Noid.
You know what's so funny? Because I never really felt like a real rapper. You know what I mean? Like other people do, like maybe like Trad and Nature and and Capone and Having P and what I mean, I don't feel like the way they feel. I really don't. You know what I mean? When I'm with them and I'm around them, I don't look at them like that either. You know what's so funny? When I first really felt like, damn, this nigga, he was out of here. When
Yeah.
P when P died, son. When P died, then I really realized, like, damn, we was ill. You know what I mean? I ain't really realize that until P died, son. I swear to mother. I ain't realize that. They just going on. You don't really, you know what I mean? It's like you don't look at P like that or have like that or none of the guys. You know what I'm saying? Mega, you know what I mean? But I tell you this, you really realize, you sit back and think about it and go, wow, fucking niggas is superstars on the low. You know
Mhm.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't look at it like I don't look at myself as like that. I had a lot of I did a lot of good stuff in the music industry. You know what I mean? Put Nori and Meg and Capone together and just different things like that. You know, I guess I'm a superstar in certain ways, but you know,
Do
I'm just a
you,
guy from Queens that like to drink beers, son. For real, yo.
that's something that we appreciate about you guys is because from the outside you look in and you think that you might have this attitude or that attitude, but you guys are just real people, like just down to earth, real people. You appreciate your fan base, and the fame hasn't gone to nobody's heads. It's a even like Illa G, like when you talk to Illa G, like he's just very humble.
Illa G's the man. That's my guy. I talk to him all the time. It's my guy. My guy. And one of the illest rappers ever.
I
I'm gonna keep real. I called Illa G one day and I told him this everybody. I ain't gonna tell you the names. I'm like, son, you better than all these niggas. Just diss everybody. Cause I'm like, I feel like I'm not a lyrical type dude, right? So I feel
yeah.
like I'm just a real rapper or whatever. So I know he a lyrical nigga. I'm like, son, look, if I was you, I'll diss everybody. Because you're just nice like that. I'm not talking about like I'm gonna kill you and shoot you and kill. Just destroy these dudes in rapping. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? But you know, he's like you can't diss everybody. You can't be unliked in hip hop. You can't.
Well, it's like what Prodigy said is like, why would you want
I
to beef with
really,
your
really
peers, right?
it was a select people that I want him to diss. You know, I want to say the name, but I'm not gonna say the name. But I wanted him to diss a couple people. I told Planet Asia that too. I told Planet Asia the same thing. I said, diss them.
No, but if you listen to Illaji's music, he does throw some little shots here and there.
Definitely,
You pick it up. You pick it up as you listen. And
definitely.
actually, right now, my favorite track by Illaji is Deadbeat Mom.
Mm,
And the reason that's my favorite because I've been going through a 13-year court battle for my son,
yeah,
and I finally got full custody of my son. And every time I go to court, I have that track playing in my head.
son. It was a battle, and I know it was for you too. So I didn't know you could do that. So I'm not talking about the cigar you smoking, right? So now you got it in a little thing. Like what the
Oh, yo,
fuck is
check
that?
this out. And
Yeah, I'm
it's
looking
even
like what the fuck?
Yeah, it's just like a roach clip.
it's like
Oh,
that's
you
right,
know,
and it's the dragon.
smoke it when it's little. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
I didn't know that they sell shit
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
like
My
that.
These shits are too expensive to let them go to waste.
Like you could buy some.
my son picked this up for me.
That's what I'm saying. Huh?
My son picked this up for me.
Okay.
FYI, my son, he's 14 and he's a huge Infamous fan.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah,
Was your cigar bigger than his cigar? Like, as far as
no,
like fatness, it was the same.
same.
Probably because the distance is further back.
I
I look
smoke
at.
a little. I smoke a little quicker.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all dudes. I sat there and watched y'all smoke like two cigars, son. I would have been done. I would have definitely been done.
No,
I
but
did.
like
I mean, I did it before, like a music video shoot. You know, I mean, cut, and you still smoking that shit. I did it
Yeah.
before, but man, like that's like 50 cigarettes, right? Right?
Yeah, the
That's what it
comparison, yeah.
feels like after you smoke that shit. Like, man, I feel like I smoked 50 cigarettes.
it's
Like,
it's it's hard to transition from like blunts to cigars because when you smoke a blunt, like if I sit down and smoke a couple cigars and then I start smoking a blunt, I'm not inhaling and I gotta remember, oh no, you inhale,
You
inhale.
have to inhale it.
And then you go from a blunt to a cigar and you inhale it.
You're choking.
but let's keep it real. You're not supposed to inhale the cigar, right?
No,
No,
But you do.
no.
It's
no.
it's not. You trying to tell me a little bit is not getting down there?
A
Are you
little bit,
serious?
yeah,
Yeah, of
yeah,
course, yeah.
yeah.
Of course. All right. So you're inhaling it, right? That's the problem with me. I think I try to inhale that shit almost killed me.
No,
That
you
shit.
got to take a pull and you got to let the smoke in your mouth and you got to savor the flavor and then you just let it
Oh
out.
yeah.
And I
You
think
know, it's
that's
so
a lot
crazy
of
because back in the days, cigars were for men and cigarettes were for women, right? Right?
yeah. But no, cigars you gotta it's about savoring the moment.
Mm.
And to be honest, since I started smoking cigars, and I'm sure you could speak on this too, my my level of number one, giving a fuck has gone down.
Yeah.
My peace has gone up because in that hour and a half that you sit down and smoke a cigar, it's just relaxation. You're savoring the moment. It's you and your thoughts. You can sit there and plan your next moves, and it's just peace.
And it's like it seemed like that's what it's all about. Smoking a cigar is like reflecting, sitting
Yeah.
back. Yeah. Maybe I
That
need to
that
smoke a fucking cigar. Bro.
that's really what they were created for, was to give you that. Let's just say you're a man, you got your family or whatever. You sit down yourself, you smoke a cigar, and it's just you in that moment. Or in the United States, you got cigar lounges. You go into the cigar lounge, you sit down, you smoke, you have the conversations that we're having right now. It's just organic. Doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, your pockets, nothing. It's just everybody is just one level.
Mhm.
Trust me, I'm gonna smoke a big blunt, lay another verse down.
But I highly encourage you, man. We're gonna get you a pack of Mafias, man, and try it out.
That's
Give it
what
a try.
we can take this with us. No, I'm already playing. You got this one?
That's the one that I just got. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I just picked that up.
you got this one? Hold on. This one.
No, I don't got that one.
What about this one? You just reach in there now.
No, I don't got that one, but that's on the list.
Did I saw the list?
My vinyl collection is literally four vinyls.
Oh, I need this right
I
here.
need that one. Oh, yeah,
This
that
is
was a
my man DJ Wu collection. He got everything, son. He got hold on. It's hilarious.
That's the old one. You just dropped this one.
No, this is I'm on this one, right? You got this one?
no. I got the CD of that. I don't got the vinyl.
CD. I ain't gonna lie, Wu got everything. This is this is the original one right here, right? This is the original one. This ain't the remake right here.
I need to find the original.
You know what's so funny? I live in East Hollywood, and I was walking down the street, and this guy was like, "You got to come in here. They got a poster. They got some posters you might like." And they had an Infamous Mall poster. I got it framed up. So I had no Infamous Mall anything. You know, I'm gonna get real. And then I got the whole poster, and I got the round table too. A guy had like 50 of them, brand new. He found at the store that was sitting in the store. You know what I mean?
Are you talking about the round table from the Hell on Earth album?
Yes, I have. Yo,
Yes.
if you'd have met me a couple of years ago, I could have got you a bunch of them.
I've been looking for that to put up in the
Ah,
studio.
fact. Couldn't believe it. This is the album everybody slept on. Look, see? Y'all just couldn't all cope with us getting down with 50. He a good dude, son. Like, he good money.
Yeah. And
He good money. Far as I was with him for 4.5 months on that anger management tour with Eminem. He's good money, son. He good money.
I think with the whole blood money thing, and this is just my opinion, is
Oh, with
is
experiment and all that? Yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about it, but P, this is all P. This is definitely P. Have like whatever you want to call it. Like they could I think they did it because people were saying like we were signing with, you know what I mean?
yeah.
With the evil, you know what I mean?
But no, no, it's you got to make moves that are
That
beneficial
was fire though.
to your
What is
future, right?
yeah, he gave them niggas more money than any record label gave. You know what I mean?
And there's a lot of really dope tracks of Infamous Mob with 50 that are not even on any records. You remember the
Yeah,
old mixtapes like J Love, Big Mike?
I love all that. I love all that.
So
So interview. So I'm about to get off.
you were about you were talking about your detox center.
Yes.
And your detox center is essentially for the younger generation to kind of catch them before they get too far gone.
I'm saying
So
that
your detox center is more centered around the younger generations to kind of catch them when they're kind of just falling before they get too far gone.
Yes.
What was the inspiration to come up with your detox center?
Um, actually, my shout out to my man Washay. My man Washay was actually working at a detox center. You know what I mean? He was about to get the job. He's like, "Yo, I'm about to take a job, but I don't really want to do it. He's gonna be like a tech there, watching over the kids or whatever." And I was, "Yo, you should do it and maybe see how that shit work, or maybe we could open one." You know what I mean? So then he hit me back like 6, 7 months later. He like, "I know everything, and the guys that run this shit are big fucking fans of you, of your
Mm,
music." You know what I mean? So I was like, "All right, cool, let's talk." Um, we got on the phone. We had a couple of meetings. Um, we kind of was with the wrong guy, and it was a guy that was running the whole play. You know what I mean? It's me, my man Washay. Shout out to my other partner. I call him Phil. We call ourselves Kush Kids, a bunch of names. But shout out to Phil, my other partner. We are trying to get into the game, and we got ripped off for 140,000. I gotta throw
oh
that out.
shit.
Yeah, we got ripped off for 140,000. But we had two clients that was, actually 100% payout. So we had two
Okay.
100% payout, private insurance, and then we actually brought it over to a group that had 3 facilities. We told them we want 50% of everything, and they gave it to us because we had the two clients. So that's kind of how the game. You know what I mean? I know it sounds like a little takeover, but it was. You know what I mean?
So
Did
do
you
you
hear
think
me?
have
Say it.
yeah, yeah. Do you think having that name attached to the detox center would kind of influence more people to listen as opposed to just a normal detox?
What you mean?
Like you go to your detox center and your name Big Twins is attached to that. So now this is somebody that's lived it, seen
Actually,
it.
nobody knows anything about Big Twins or
Okay.
music. Nothing. Um, like I said, like I said, my friend started working there. He got close with a bunch of kids, right? Because we see, remember, it's between the kids between 18 and 26. So you
Yeah.
see the downfall of the kids. You know what I mean? So he like, yo, it's maybe we could finesse it by doing a music program and helping
Okay.
them out. And you know what I mean? That was my whole theory when I went in there. Start a music program, get them out of that shit, get them over here, get them in Studio Alchemist and, you know, show them the world, whatever, and maybe they'll stop doing drugs. But,
Okay.
it's hardcore, man, with these kids, man. It's different. They don't want to do nothing. It's hard, yo. So now you can't run your shit like a jail, but you kind of got to be militant with them.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna touch on the whole running it like a jail in a second. I gotta go crack the seal, man. This Hennessy's going through me.
You
And
know what's so crazy? I got to do the same thing. Is it? Or
no, I can't hold it. It's I've been holding it for like 30 minutes.
I said I'm gonna go out. I gotta go piss too.
Yeah, all right. Piss break.
Piss break.
I can't even stand up straight from that one.
I
Holy
was hoping.
shit.
I ain't gonna lie. I can't hold it. Sorry, man. Oh, that did you? I always think about that now. It's player.
Chicken.
Oh, I was about to fucking explode.
That's
Holy
not me.
shit. Hey, yo, I went like 3 times before we started. If you wanna crack another one.
What's this?
Smoking Joe's. Cheapos. Ooh wee.
I'm gonna keep this and use my LED.
Oh shit! I'll get right back. We got the bazooka over here going right
Oh
now.
shit.
The bazooka. Shout out to my man DJ Wu. Like the new project coming out. We actually gonna come up with a name. We're trying to come up with a name tonight. I got my man Hostage Media. Shout out to Hostage Media. He do all my videos. The guy's incredible. And he's
Is
about
that
to
the when you see your videos and they pull the light switch and it has the big twins logo?
yes, that's Hostage Media.
Yeah.
When it
Okay.
say it says Hostage Media is not how you edit it. I mean, it's not how you shoot it. It's how you edit it. That's his whole
Yeah.
logo. How you like the videos I've been putting out though? Pretty cool, right?
Speaking of that,
I got like 7 new videos I'm about to drop. I've been, just get what last one, right? With XP, that was fire. Shout out to XP, the Marksman. Shout out to all my friends, man. You know I fuck with. You know what I mean?
speaking of videos, is it true that P his last video was with you with that track Loyalty Over Love?
100%. I know other people are putting it out there like they was the last video. That was 1 week after he passed. I mean, before he passed.
Wow.
1 week. So it was like we did the blue no, we did the studio session when we made the song. Then the next week was the blue note, and then the next week was the video, and then he passed. So the first week was I was at jail, felon, that TV show guy
Yeah.
who was Jay Felon, Jay Fallon, or whatever his fucking name is.
Mm-hmm.
So I was with him on that show, and then it's like 4 weeks was like classic with P.
I
should
could tell
write
you,
something about that.
I could tell you, like even as a fan, it still doesn't seem fucking real.
It don't. It don't. It
It's
don't.
and there's been like many times you see like this or that happening in the world. It's just like fuck. I wish we had P's voice right now for this.
Definitely, for me, I'm not gonna say it felt normal because I went through this with my twin brother when I was 19.
Yeah.
But it's hard, man. That's all I can say. It's hard. For me, with my brother every day, that I was with him every day, like we did
Yeah,
everything.
yeah. And speaking on that, we're gonna do another shot for Twin and P.
Let's go. Well, yo, I'm 3 beers in. Look, I'm 3 beers in with y'all guys. I drank 3 beers. Feeling good.
I gotta find a way to try some of that, man.
No, listen, new EP with me and DJ Wu is play one more joint.
Oh, we're gonna get an exclusive.
One more. Turn it up though. So, yeah, man, you think so? What part of I forgot? What part of Canada you at?
Toronto.
Toronto, right?
Yeah.
Man, I gotta get there, son. When I went to fucking Canada, I'm like, yeah, I'm in Canada. Me and DJ Wu. Me and my DJ Wu, producer DJ Wu, DJ Wu, whatever. We went to Canada And when we got there, I'm like, yeah, we're in Canada. And nobody spoke English, bro.
Where are you, Quebec?
Yeah, you have to be Quebec or
Yes.
something.
Yes. I'm thinking the whole shit speak English. I didn't know
Nah,
that.
No.
especially Quebec. They don't like if you don't speak English, man.
I didn't know that.
I mean French, sorry.
Actually, Quebec wants to separate from Canada.
Mm.
I was tripping off that.
Well, yo,
But I like Montreal. That shit was fire. It reminded me of Seattle a little bit. You know what I mean?
Montreal's a big party place.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you want to party, Montreal, that's the place to go.
Say that again?
If you want to party,
Yes.
That shit was incredible.
What? The Jazz Club?
Jazz club.
You see, he went to the Jazz Club out there. It was lit. It was by a river down out there. But Montreal's dope, man. But I
it
heard
is,
Toronto,
yeah.
everybody speak English, so you can get it popping more. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 100%.
I'll tell you a little something about what it's like up here. So from our personal experience, Toronto doesn't show us any love.
Mm.
Our viewership base is the United States, Russia, and Turkey.
Shout out to Russia and Turkey. Shout out.
Yeah. You know?
Hey. Well, I got most of my love come from overseas too, so I don't feel bad.
It seems that way. It seems like people overseas give you more respect than those that you think that would want to support you being local. And even our biggest city viewership is New York City.
Listen, my biggest supporters like on Instagram, everything is New York City, and nothing comes from Queensbridge. Zero. I get no support for Queensbridge. Zero.
Okay, so speaking
But I
about
give
that,
a lot of people money, shit like that, but zero support.
let's go back
Much love to
to
Queensbridge.
let's go back to the 90s, early 2000s. You look
Yeah.
at all these artists coming out of Queensbridge.
Mhm.
Do you think that if you were able to get rid of Queensbridge politics, it could have been a much bigger movement?
Yeah, if we got rid of the Queensbridge politics today, instead of Nas going on tour with Wu-Tang, it would have been Nas, Mob, Mega, Nature, fucking everybody, seeing in the whole fucking Queensbridge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he do it with somebody else. He could have did it himself with all of us. You know what I mean? I think it could have been the same success if he would have did it, you know what I mean? With the whole
Yeah.
Queensbridge.
Well, I
Tragedy,
mean,
just the whole shit. Everybody. It would have took everybody to pack them damn stadiums. But I think we could have did it. I really, really Nas packed it with it by itself basically before. So, all right,
not,
cool. Having us is a plus. You know what I mean?
yeah. Nas is a big name. Nas will sell out anything, regardless of who's attached to it. Nas is going to sell it out.
Yeah.
Exactly. So Nas sell it out. So having Havoc, Capone Noriega, fucking Infamous Mob, Core Mega, Marley Marl, fucking fucking Nature. Who else? There's a trillion us over there. We could have been dope, yo.
People always say, like, what's the best borough out of New York? You got Queens, Brooklyn, all that shit.
I'm saying
I always,
we Queensbridge, son. You know what I mean?
that's what I'm saying.
Queensbridge.
Queensbridge should be considered a borough by itself.
Definitely. Well, how many rappers came here? We are the reign supreme out of. I'm saying this is one neighborhood. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Project. It's not even a neighborhood. Neighborhood is like Astoria, Queens.
Yeah.
Queens is a little box, 50 acres. You know what I mean? Oh,
I'm gonna take a tour through Queensbridge this coming summer.
let me know, son. I might be out there.
So yeah, let me know when you're gonna go there, and I'll come down
I'm thinking
and
about doing a party. I told
okay.
you I'm trying to do the beer out there.
Yeah.
Remember I told you? And I'm gonna do a big party. So barbecue. It's gonna like when I right under the bridge in Queens. have the DJs, have DJ Woo, the beat junkies. You know what I mean? I'm trying to do it big. It's gonna cost me a pretty penny. I'm not gonna make $1, but it's just for the people. You know what I
Yeah, yeah.
mean?
Would you say Queensbridge is a bit more, I don't want to use the word safe compared to it was in the late 80s, early 90s, but would you say it's more, yeah, we'll go with safe.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's more safe. Yep. I'm just saying the reason why it's more safe is a camera in every building, every front of the building, every street corner. It's cameras everywhere. Remember the most cameras in the world is UK.
Hmm.
I think it's Japan or UK, one or the other. I think New York is like number 2 or 3. You know what I mean? So there's cameras everywhere in New York.
Well, there's
So
a
yeah,
reason for that.
more safer. The whole New York is more safer. Like I was
Yeah,
talking to Chinky yesterday. She like, I don't like California because you can't go anywhere you want. And it's true. It's true. In New York City, you can go anywhere you want. Out here, you can't go. I can't go to the Mexican neighborhood, like a deep Mexican, you know what I mean? I can't go there. In New York City, you can go anywhere. You don't got nothing to do with the gangs, nothing. You can go
yeah.
anywhere you want.
Well, California's always been notorious for the gang culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, they shit is sad out here with that shit. Son. That shit is sad.
And even still, like I could tell you on my experience of even going through Chicago because we got family in Chicago, and it is very much the same mentality there. And to be honest, if you go to the South End, you're more in the black community, and you go to the North End, you got the Spanish. I felt more
Mhm.
safe in the black areas than the Spanish areas.
It could be like that. It could be like
Yeah.
it could. Out here, yeah. On the East Coast, you don't have to worry about the blacks or the Spanish at the end of the day. From Maine to fucking Miami, you don't have to worry about it through the whole shit. You're good. You can go to every hood.
So what
But when
sparked
you
your
start going to Louisiana and shit like that, that's different, huh?
what sparked your move from New York to Cali?
Shout out to my man Mod. My man Mod said, we gonna blow you up. You're gonna be the biggest artist ever. I'm flying you out here. We're gonna start working with Alchemist. This is when Al moved back too. So he kinda sparked it. He
Do you ever
hyped me
foresee
up.
do you ever foresee yourself going back to New York, or Cali is like your home now? That's where it is, and
Uh I'm definitely never going back to New York to live ever. Um, but I'm not gonna say that this is it.
Mm.
This is definitely not it. This is definitely not it.
The world's too big.
For right now, yeah. For the next, I don't know how many years. Yeah, but we here. All my businesses is here. My lady family. You know what I mean? We
yeah,
here. We here.
that's
And plus,
essentially where you're establishing your Big Twins empire out there.
yeah. But I definitely want to move it around. That's why I told you I'm doing New York and Orlando. You know what I mean? Got to spread it around a little bit.
Hmm.
Well, yo, anytime you want to come up to Toronto, man, you got open doors here.
Yes, but y'all gotta plug me into the promoters, the people that's doing business. Plug me into the people. I'll work out a show or whatever. You know what I mean?
You know who you could talk to about that? Illa G, because Illa G did a tour up here with Royal Flush and Rusty Jooks.
You're right about that. I could
Yeah.
Russ. All those guys, Rusty and Roy Flush is my guy always.
And that's actually the first time I met Illa G was so I just came back from Colombia and I checked online. I was like, shit, Illa G's got a show tomorrow in Toronto. And I look at the wife, I'm like, let's go. And so we went, we met Illa G, great show. So talk to Illa, man, because the promoter that put that tour on up here, I'm sure he could set you up with them.
Definitely. Definitely hit him up about that.
I was actually,
Me and Woo, we gotta make a part 2, right, Woo?
yeah, you got to make that stop in Toronto, man.
Got to. Going right to Drake crib. What's poppin'? Signing with you, we going at everybody. You want
Hey.
a real dude? You know that what's that guy that be running around talking about he's an enforcer? What's his name?
Who's that?
The Drake guy, the guy that be running around.
Top 5.
Top 5. That guy. He making it hot for Drake, man. Can't make it hot.
That's the problem.
I'm a street nigga like you, son. I be on the low, behind the scenes, get that money, and let's go.
Top 5 doesn't know how to do that.
I could tell. Like
Top 5 the streets
you know
first.
I mean? Yeah, he should have never let who he should have. I'm saying he made it. It helped him. You know what I mean? As far as getting his numbers up, and people recognize who he is, and going viral. We can went viral for getting stabbed in UK, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it just you're a real dude, son. Stop doing that shit, son. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. That's it.
So from the outside looking in, a lot of people look at Toronto as Toronto's soft.
Son, let me explain something. No, it's soft. It's real people everywhere, man. And you know what? You know what I'm tired of people saying, you know, this place is so, son, it doesn't matter where. I'm in Cali. I'm from New York. I don't give a fuck. It's just a mentality. How you feel, son? If I was in Turkey or this, people trying to get at me, I'm gonna be the same way if I was here. I'm gonna be scared because I'm over there. Nah, we lit everywhere. That's the difference. You know what I mean? So, you know, top 5, he was lit in the UK. It doesn't matter. We take wins, we take losses. That's the way it works. On that, I used to be heavy on that. I try to, and that's why things are working out for me. You know what I mean?
You
That's
know
why
what helped?
in the news all the time because we was lit. You know what I mean?
You know what helps the chill? These guys right here.
Need some of those. I need some of those. Need some of those. Well,
it's
yeah. He gonna play something. Play something real quick. I'm gonna see if I can hear it from here. Oh, turn that up.
all right. We're getting a Cigar Talk Toronto exclusive right now. Big Twins unreleased.
Do you hear it?
Slowly.
Let me go over there.
Stay that you need my only grudge. Stay doing funny shit.
You hear it?
A little bit. Turn the volume up a little bit.
Really, niggas, I'm just a plug.
Turn the volume up a little tiny bit.
You can hear it?
No, we got to get that volume turned up.
Oh, you turned up more? Yeah, turn up. That's it.
Crank it.
This money, we coming up.
There we go.
Thing but get sluts. Yeah, what a good life. We got it planned out, you gotta do it right. Drama with these bitch ass niggas is on sight. Where's the hype? That niggas ain't looking good. Trying to clone my style, but misunderstood. Take care of the hood if I really could. Talk bad on my name, I wish a nigga would. Shit, get your whole cap filled. I'm too real, the rap game know the deal. On the block with grills, we getting money. But the shit it wasn't funny. For now, we living lovely. Your bitch ugly. I rock with a few dimes. They want to get it popping and don't waste time. I'm on the grind today, I just waste time. I feel like I'm stuck. It's hard now, need a few ways to come up. The fuck, survival in the blood. Since back in the days, I was a thug.
Guess what?
Where's the love? Where's the love? You say that you my man, but hold the grudge. Where's the love?
Where's the love?
You stay doing funny shit, but wanna
Wanna hide?
Where's the love?
Yes.
Just fuck with me, kid. I've been the plug. Where's the love? Stop handcuffing them bitches. They wanna fuck. I'm telling you, son.
Them big twin shit. Some big twin shit.
Stop it, man.
Hey, we gotta finish working though.
Hey, but it sounded good though.
Sounded good, right?
Yeah.
I'm
I got a question.
when I mix it up, I'm gonna send it to you exclusively. You know what I mean?
Yeah, send it to me. I'll throw it in some videos and shit.
Hell yeah.
I got a question for you. What was it? Mobb Deep, Free Agents.
Free agent. Mm-hmm.
There was a track called Don't Call Tasha.
Don't talk Tasha.
Don't Call Tasha.
Don't call Tasha. Who's rapping
So
on?
it was P and Hav. After Hav's verse, there was a voicemail of somebody that left a voicemail on one of their phones saying, "Don't call Tasha."
You know what's so funny? I don't even know that song.
No? I'm gonna send that to you.
Yeah, send that to me. Cause you know what's so funny? Cause I ain't gonna. For me, Free Agents is like one of the dopest mob shit that came out ever. It's
Mm-hmm.
one of the top dopest because it showcased the Alchemist, showcased the infamous mob Chinky, all of us. You know what I
And
mean? So
your track on there, Big Twins was on there. Yeah.
that was one of the illest albums.
So essentially, I want the answer to, did they ever call Tasha back?
Oh, Tasha. You know what's so funny? Because most likely it was something from Havoc's archives. I got out there. I don't think they ever called it back, so I'm gonna keep real. I don't think they ever called. We moved on.
There was something along the lines of the voicemail. It's like, I don't really get down with this shit, but this is the only way I can get at you. Don't call Tasha back or I'm gonna kill you myself.
I gotta hear that. What song? What's the name of the song? You know the name of the song?
Yeah, don't call Tasha.
Oh, it's the last song.
Mm.
It's the last. It says the last song right here.
Yeah, you gotta listen to that. You gotta listen to the voicemail.
I probably never heard that song. I ain't gonna lie. The only song I cared about on this album was the song ACD. You know, just like the crew. You know what I mean? I was more hype about it because people was excited about the free agent shit.
Well, you had your solo track on there. What was it, Big Twins?
Was it? Come
Yeah,
on.
I believe
Get
that
out,
was on that album.
get out of there. That might have been 3 albums this was on. Big Twin songs was on. Infamous Mob album. It wasn't on
Yeah,
this.
I think it was because that was a a two disc.
It was a 2 disc.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the second disc. Oh, this is one. Hey, all right, cool. Oh. No, it wasn't on here, I don't think. No.
No, I believe so because the second disc had Survival of the Fittest 2003, Shook Ones 2003. There's a whole bunch of different shit on the second disc.
You're right. It was, though. It might have been on there.
I'm pretty I'm like 99.99% confident that that
I,
track was on there.
I know what me Alchemist with that song. It was on the Infamous Mob album, and it was on the Free Agents album.
Hmm.
That one song, I guess that's my best song.
And
Now
and
it's on the beat.
there was also tracks on there with 50 before 50, I believe, was signed with Eminem.
Yes, yes, yes.
Fuck, what's the name of it?
And a lot.
Not
I
part.
don't know. He did a lot of songs with um
It
was it
was
double
50
shots?
Noid.
It's double shots.
No, not double shots. That's the double shots. I use that for the I did a post for New Year's. Just party, don't get yourself shot.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, right.
It was 50 Noid, and I
Right,
think
I'm
half.
looking at the back of it, and they don't really say Infamous Mob is even on it. Like maybe the vinyl, because think about it, it was a double album, it was like 20 some songs.
Yeah, yeah.
This is one, two, three, four, five, six, three, five, six, seven, eight.
I just fucking plowed through this cigar. Holy
12.
shit.
This is 17 songs. Wasn't Free Agent more than 17 songs?
Free Agents was two discs. So the first disc was like, because I only have the
This,
CD copy.
this is two vinyls. I ain't gonna lie. This is two vinyls right here. I'm
So it's probably
tripping.
two vinyls for the first disc. Does that have Survival of the Fittest 2003, Shook Ones 2003?
Say that again?
Survival of the Fittest 2003, Shook Ones 2003. Um, Back at You.
Yeah, 2003. Yeah. Wow. I
I'm gonna
loved it.
send I'm gonna send you that track though. Don't call Tasha.
Yeah, send that to me, yo. Anything I for me, one of the most important tracks on there was the song Paid in Full.
Yeah,
How they
yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah.
rock that song. That's one of the illest songs on that joint.
Okay, so we're gonna put you on the spot for a second.
Yeah.
In a good way. Tell us your Mount Rushmore of MCs.
Nas P, Coogee Rap, Biggie and Slick Rick. Let's go. Even though I only like one album from Slick Rick, I don't like nothing he ever did. But that album was so incredible. I think that was better than like you know what I mean? Slick Rick's
Yeah.
first album was incredible. Every song, storytelling, it was like, you know what I mean? So I gotta say those guys right there.
You know what's
Those
fucked
guys.
up is that's the exact same of my Mount Rushmore, minus I have Illa G in there.
Get out of here.
Yeah. I got Cool
I'm
G,
first
Nas,
time.
P, and Illa.
Somebody must I'm gonna get on him about it, son. I don't think I'm never gonna make a Rushmore, son. I might the real rappers. I might make that Rushmore. The,
What's your
the,
Mount
the,
Rushmore?
that's hard, right? Just throw it out there, son. Don't even think about it.
Because I was heavy in the South. I do like New York niggas, but I was heavy in the South. So I just had Scarface. I
Come on,
have
that's mandatory.
yeah. I have Trey the Truth.
Hold on, Trade the Truth.
Yeah.
Who Trade the Truth? Nah, I where you from? ATL or Houston? Houston?
Yeah. Houston, yeah. He's still rapping too.
Over
Uh,
A-Boy MJJ? Come
I
on,
like
man.
8 Ball MGG, but yeah.
What? To me, when you think of the best groups ever, they in the top 5.
We're gonna get into groups. We're gonna get into groups in a
Okay.
second. Duos, groups, and producers. Let's get the Mount Rushmore. Trey the Truth, Scarface.
Who else I have up on there? Prodigy's on there. And to finish it off,
Mm.
What am I gonna say is the last one up on there that I listen to heavy? You know what? Like it's kind of random, and a lot of people probably won't put it other. But I got Noriega, man. I listen to Noriega like crazy.
Yeah.
Noriega. When I listen to CNN a lot.
That's amazing. Shout out to Nori.
Yeah, I listen to CNN a lot. Noriega was my
Definitely
favorite.
gotta show him this.
Super Thug and shit like that. I was on that.
Wow.
We're gonna circle back to Noriega in a second. So your Mount Rushmore of groups. Groups being
EPMD,
3 or more.
okay. EPMD, Mobb Deep, Wu-Tang, A-Boy MJG, and motherfucking oh yeah, NWA. I gotta say that. NWA.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna
Man.
hit you with my Mount Rushmore of groups. So we got Infamous Mob,
Oh
we got
shit.
Box, we got Wu-Tang,
Mm.
and you know I'm gonna go Naughty by Nature.
Okay. I fuck with Naughty.
Mine gonna be Mobb Deep, NWA.
That's a duo. Mobb Deep is a duo. That's 2.
OGC, Original Gun Clappers, NWA, Outkast. Well, Outkast is 2.
That's a duo.
So it has to be 3 or more. 3 or more. Wu-Tang Clan. 3 or more. Who am I finishing this off with?
Bone Thugs. Nah, bullshit.
Bone Thugs is good, but that wasn't really my that wasn't really my shit.
So a lot of records.
Fuck, why can't I get my
Gangstar.
third?
Not 2 people though.
Yeah, Gangstar is 2 people.
But is Gangstar a duo?
It's a duo. Yeah, it is. Producer and rapper.
Yeah.
Mobb Deep is a duo though.
Yeah. We're gonna get to duos in a second.
So I said Mobb Deep. My
You
Rushmore
did.
is wrong then. Right? MJG is 2 people.
Yeah.
It's okay.
That's hard. That's hard when you think about groups like that.
Yeah,
That's hard.
3 or more. Shit.
3 or more.
EPMD is 2 people too.
Yeah, it's 2 people.
I fucked up and said a bunch of. I said doubles. I mean duels.
3 or more. You got Cypress Hill.
Cypress Hill was fire.
Yeah.
When they came out.
It's hard to pick a group.
Yeah, it's hard. Wu-Tang #1 on that shit list.
Yeah, because the group be done crazy.
Wu-Tang, you got to say 2 is the guys, Tribe Quest and Busta Rhymes and all them got together. They had a group.
Oh yeah.
I could say the #2. You know what I mean? Souls of Mistress #3. Like, you know what I mean? If you want to put a bunch of people in it, you know what I mean?
So let's go duos. What's your Mount Rushmore of duos?
Duos is EPMD, Mobb Deep, yeah, I gotta say Smith and Wesson. I gotta throw that in there.
Yeah.
See, that's where the OG came in.
Thought about that. Smith and Wesson is super fire.
Yeah.
But who else? 2 people. Yeah, MOP.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, MOP. Brownsville.
Oh, Onyx. Onyx is a group.
Oh yeah, Onyx.
Onyx is a group.
Onyx. Yeah. I give Onyx.
The
Yeah.
group too. I put them in the Rushmore on the three, four or more people. But fifth one, that's some facts. Let's go. Like,
Yeah,
shit,
DOS
that's a
Effects is
fact.
up there. Yeah, I like
yeah,
this. I like this
yeah.
putting people on the
That's
spot.
effects at the
Think, you know?
illest style ever. No
It's hard.
style really impressed me. I mean, I've been hearing hip hop my whole life. The illest style I ever heard was Das Effect style.
Mm,
When I first heard it, I said, "What the fuck?"
yeah.
Blickily blow. Like when they came on, that shit was. I was at the Apollo watching that shit while they was performing live.
Remember even Fooshnickens?
Oh yeah.
I am true, huh? I am a true food snick. Nigga, I'm a. Oh,
All right, I'm gonna
that.
put
I
you
was in the
I'm gonna
heart
put
of
you on
all
the
that.
spot again here. So there's this thing that I've seen in the UFC where they say you mention a name and the first thought that comes to your head, you gotta say
Yes.
Prodigy,
Genius,
Nas,
prophet,
Cool G Rap,
poet,
let's go Havoc,
conductor,
Alchemist,
froze,
Alchemist,
uh, mastermind,
yeah, Roxanne Shante,
the queen,
DMX.
the gangster. That's
Let's go. Let's go Cormega.
a hard one right there. The prophet. I gotta say the prophet. Huh? He's in that category of the prophets.
Hey, Cormega did a tour. He did a tour up in Canada. He came up here and visited all his fans in the jail system up here.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Yeah,
He be out
Cormega's
there a lot.
dope.
I heard he
Yeah,
be up.
yeah. Let's go Noriega.
The chameleon.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Right?
Ice Cube.
Producer. Director.
Mm.
Ice Ice T.
Teacher.
Big Twins.
It's the hardest one out of all of them. Real.
There we go. So going back to Noriega, Drink Champs. You ever foresee yourself getting on an episode of Drink Champs?
Um, about us coming on Drink Champs a couple of times, Infamous Mob, Twin. Um, you know, people. For me, people be like, yo, if you do that shit have benefit you, and you know me. It's if I want to tell my story, I think if I want to tell my story, I kind of want to tell it myself. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And shout out to Nori because he'll respect that too. You know what I mean? So I really don't want to go on a big platform and tell my story. I kind of want to create my own platform and tell my story. You know what I
From
mean? I like how
from
he
like
did.
from like a fan perspective though, I mean, if you really follow Queens and Queensbridge, there's a lot of history there with Nori and Capone. And it could not even be a sense of telling your story, but just like a reunion type deal.
Oh, you talking about like if we all get together?
Mm.
Oh, we all get together, I'm in. Yeah, I'll be the first. I'll be one of the first guys in, ready to help orchestrate it and give my input because I would definitely want to have input of how we structure it, get together and do it. If I can't have input on how we're gonna structure and do it, doesn't matter if Nas orchestrated nobody. I gotta have some input. Got to. You know what I mean? I think
So
it'll happen one day. I think the next big show Nas do, he might do something like that, or he won't. You know, you never know.
yeah, yeah. So as a fan, are we gonna get some more Infamous Mob as a group?
100%. It's a lot of songs there, and they will come out. Guarantee that.
Have you heard
It's all about
uh
how we orchestrate it.
have you heard Godfather's newest what is it, LP or EP? Information?
Of course, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely, 100%. That was hard.
Yeah.
Um, I think he produced most of it too. Right? He produced a lot of the songs. I think Godfather is producing right now too. So
Godfather, is he still in Queensbridge?
yes, he back
Okay.
out there. His mom's had the crib out there. She moved, so he's like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just take over that." You know, those is nothing. I feel him because right there, about 5 minutes away from Manhattan. So it was a good move.
So what was it like for growing up in Queensbridge?
It was fun. It was more fun than bad times. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
know, um, actually going through the hood, and it's like 10,000 people live out there, so you have a lot of friends. Um, um, a lot of people look over you, make sure you're safe because so many people there, and it's a neighborhood thing. Uh, uh, the cookouts, the barbecues, the fucking uh, us going to great adventures. All the drug dealers we used to get together and rent buses out, and for all the kids to go to great adventures. We used to do that every year. Core Mega Lake, all
Yeah.
of us. You know what I mean? So we used to do shit like that. Um, Infamous Mob, Prodigy, and Nas and Ron Artest. We used to do a tournament every year. So we all have the shirts, the reunies, and like we used to do a lot of shit. For me, I love Queensbridge, man. I wish it was back in the days. Now they think nowadays things are a little crazier, and it's not the people, it's just the way society moves now. So you don't have no time to do stuff like that. So now I go.
Um, Ron Artest, he was on Godfather's new LP.
He rapped on it, right?
He did, yeah. Briefly, yeah. He was featured on one of the tracks. Before he got into the NBA, what was your connection like with Ron Artest?
Oh, I grew up with him. His mother and my mom was friends. His mother, my mother, Havoc mother, and Noy mother. That was the crew. They used to hang out all the time and do their thing. And I used to babysit Ron Artest when he was younger for years. Like he's like a brother, son. That's my like. He live out here in California too. So I remember I first started living out. He started realizing I live out here. And he was like, "Yo, if you want to come to the crib on Thanksgiving, I know you're not out here with nobody." But he don't know I kind of created my own family out here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it's my guy. I know him forever, son. His whole family, his whole
It's crazy
entire family, son.
how Queensbridge and Ron Artest is associated with that infamous brawl in the NBA. You seen that shit?
Of course.
Of course, huh? Of course. You know, he's not the guy to be wilding out all the time, but when he do snap, he snaps. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah, he's a unique individual. But on that note, I think we're gonna cut it out. I've gone through a few cigars now. I'm starting to get a little
That's
the Henny's starting to kick in a
serious,
little
yeah.
bit.
That's serious. That's good. Y'all went through almost half the bottle.
Yeah, no, and this is the first time I had a drink in 2 months.
Get out of there. Oh, so you feel it more. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I'm feeling fuzzy in the knees.
Well, that's the only way to do it. You with the Grimey one.
Yeah.
Can't wait to come up there and fuck with y'all. For real, y'all.
But
Black.
after we cut off, I'm just gonna bring in my wife here because she wants to meet you.
Okay.
She's been doing a lot of collaborations with 81 SKS.
Yeah, yeah. She promote all day, yo.
Yeah, and you know the funny thing? When we first met, she didn't even like hip hop.
Get out of here.
No, for real, she did not like hip hop. So what I started doing, I started listening to Spanish hip hop,
Yeah.
and I would go online and I would translate it so I know what they're saying. And that's
Yes.
kind of how I gradually got her into hip hop. And then as
Mm.
we started doing all these collaborations with you guys, she was just like, "Man, I really love these guys. They're real."
Oh, that's what's up, man.
So on that note, twins, man,
I
it's
know
been an
about
honor.
Dago. Dago was fire. He's the best Spanish rapper ever.
Yeah, yeah. It's it's been an honor, man. I fucking greatly appreciate this.
Yeah, big time.
Grew up listening to you. This is a fucking honor.
Thank you.
And next time we do this, because we're gonna do this again, I'm gonna come down to LA.
Of course.
And on that note, again, we got the contest coming up. Go subscribe to Big Twins Instagram.
Get the
Check out
hat.
infmsnyc.com. You can select your hat we're gonna give away, and buy some other shit. Support support those that support you, and let's keep it growing, man.
Let's keep it growing.
That's it. Twins, man. Appreciate it.
Appreciate y'all, man.